somebody thought they could put a spiritual bounty on your precious head. Everybody and their little dog is out here looking for you. Your boss, your old friends, just everybody is out and about looking for you. But guess where you're at? You're in another dimension. You're in your own little world. You couldn't give an F less what they want, what they're up to, what they're doing, and people are like, how dare they think that they're the main character of this show? They need to show up to work. They need to do this. You play by your own set of rules, and people really don't like this. But yeah, there's this spiritual bounty. All your old friends, all the old timelines, they're like trying to riddle me what? They're trying to figure out where you are. You have been building a Pandora's box of all your ideas, of all your manifestations, your lessons from the past, your cosmic blueprint. Everything is in there. The bounty is not only for you, but it's what's in that box. You have a lot of money coming in, and you might be kind of doubting yourself, like, I know that something big is coming in, but I'm kind of scared on if I can actually achieve this, if I can actually do this, whatever this thing is. Do not let the doubt creep in, because you are about to live your best life. You are entering your best timeline. So you are going from the pit to the palace. You are going from rags to riches. You are going from rags to Cinderella living her fairy tale. You have doors that are opening for you because you shut all of these other doors behind you. You are unlocking a new character completely. So Holy Spirit is saying, don't ever give up. Success is on the way. These people out here trying to catch you riding dirty. Okay, try to catch me riding dirty because they want to stop you. They're trying to catch you slipping. You are slowly but surely becoming untouchable, because you have been figuring out certain cheat codes, certain things that you want in your life, and you just cannot be bothered. You are in your own dimension. You are in your own world. And people are trying to figure out how to get there, how to get you to engage. And you're like, I see you canceling plans, not wanting to really like mess with anybody. And this isn't because you're in this sad little pity party hermit mode. This is because you just want your energy purified, cleansed. You're like, I just do not want people messing with me right now. So yeah, you're just doing your own thing. You're in your own little world. And because of that, you're looking around you like, now you can really clock where negative things are coming from. Not like that you didn't know before, but now it's even louder to you. So you guys have some people in disbelief. You have a lot of haters trying to figure out how to get to the same dimension that you're in so they can bother you, so they can make you restless. I'm getting the spiritual attacks that you've been dealing with. These people want you under like a spell of ugly. They're sending a spell of ugly your way, and they're trying to figure out, like, you keep hopping dimensions and they're trying to figure out how to get on the same dimension that you're in. So whether it's weight gain or hair issues, skin issues, health issues, these little gremlins, these Decepticons are waiting in this line trying to figure out how to get into the same dimension that you're in. You are being very secretive right now. You're like, I'm not telling anybody anything. I'm not telling anybody what I'm up to. I'm not telling anybody that things that are going good for me or things that are going bad for me. You're just being very secretive, very mysterious, very quiet, because hope is being renewed in your life. And these haters are trying to create Hunger Games around you as you've been leveling the playing field. You have been restoring order to your life. So you're in this like stage of bliss. You know that it's not perfect, but you are so grateful for when it's quiet. So like you're tuning so much out. I hope what I'm saying is making sense. You were resurrected recently to the new stage of your life. You were resurrected recently to the person that you want to become, to the people that you want to be around, and you're not apologizing to anybody. So there were some people that maybe you thought you were going to bring with you into this spiritual bubble that you're in. And slowly but surely you realize, no, that's not a good idea. I don't think I should do that. Like, it's not happening. You are restoring order, peace, bliss, harmony. How do I say this? You are realizing that it is an honor. It is something to be, your energy is something to be protected. And people should be so fortunate to be in and up and around you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it is an honor. It's a big deal for people to have access to you. So you are prioritizing people not having access. These boundaries that you have, like, you've always been working on. And I also feel like you are teaching other people how to restore order in their life with their boundaries. Maybe there are people that you care about that because other people did favors for them or did acts of kindness that they are indebted to them. You are teaching people around you that they are not indebted to anyone. Somebody that is a friend, a real friend or loved one, is not going to be purely transactional, is not going to try to destroy your happiness, is not going to try to make you miserable. You are the standing example. You are the shining example of how to protect your energy right now. So yeah, you've been restoring peace, and things that you're keeping secretive is how you are creating multiple streams of income. I keep getting this thing for the last month, bills paid. You are coming into a place where your bills are going to be paid. And I even have like some information that maybe you've been doing some research on something that you wanted to obtain, a big purchase. And maybe you're being told like, that's not a good idea. That's going to ruin your future. Like, what are you thinking? Even AI or loved ones, I don't know how close they are to you, might kind of be this rain on your parade. And it's not to say that you're in denial or you're delusional, but these are things that you've been working towards for a while. So you researching these things and like trying to map everything out, it's good that you are in this bubble of harmony because you have a lot that you're sorting out and you do not want to be distracted. You are being prepared for the happiest time in your life. Motorcycle. Wow. You are being prepared for the happiest time in your life. Like, insert happy tears. You are about to be scary happy. People just don't understand how you can do that. So try not to be too hard on yourself. Now I'm hearing the birds chirping. So another confirmation, try not to be hard on yourself when you're looking at these things that you've been working towards for a long time. The rules that apply to everyone else do not apply to you. And what I mean by that is in your finances. When it comes to your finances, the same rules do not apply to you. Because you might have way more money down. You might have way more money coming in. And these people around you don't really know what's going on. So don't let them weigh in. But I feel like that's part of the reason why you're in this little bubble of protection is because you don't need them weighing in. Not because you're in denial. Not because you're being dumb about it. But because this is something that you've always wanted. So I don't know what you're getting ready to purchase. But you have a big offer coming in and you know this, like you can feel it, and that's why you're preparing yourself. So you being in the spiritual bubble of protection is also helping you with your imposter syndrome, helping you restore order with your inner child. Your inner child deserves this. The adult you deserves this. So if you guys feel comfortable enough to share, you can drop it in the chat or the comments. But I feel like it's a car, and maybe people are looking at you like, oh, if you do that, you'll never be able to buy a house, or you'll never be able to do this. Tune that out. The same rules do not apply to you, because you have offer on top of offer on top of offer coming in, and it is time for miraculous things to take place in your life. Let's say you're getting ready to purchase a house. People are like, oh, if you're going to get a house, like, don't be buying other big things. Like, that's not a good idea. You're going to ruin your credit. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. You do not step from a place of scarcity. You never have. I'm speaking to someone very specific. So don't take this message if it is not yours. There are plenty of other messages. We are all grown here. But I am speaking to someone who is silently, brick by brick, coin by coin, sword by sword, building their own empire. You got diamonds stashed. You've got so much on the horizon that you are finally seeing that you can act the part or dress the part or reflect the part. And it's not for other people. It is for you. It is for your enjoyment. So you being in this sanctuary of joy is to really sit with yourself and reflect on the things that you've always wanted, the things that you've always wanted to do, that you've always wanted to experience. And I feel like I'm speaking to a late bloomer, someone that never gets to experience those things, or you're holding yourself back when it comes to bigger things. You can do it with little things. You can nickel and dime yourself. You are no longer nickeling and diming your expectations, your manifestations. These are the big, like, it's go big or go home. These are the things that you have always dreamed about, that you've always wanted, and you deserve it. You literally deserve this. I'm trying to put it into words, so give me a second.
2,000 years later.
I keep hearing that part. You have been waiting for this part. This is like people telling you, like, oh, you can't afford that dragon. How are you going to get a dragon and then ever be able to buy a home? How are you going to run a business and be able to do this? Like, it doesn't matter. And I don't feel like you're even having these conversations with people, because I feel like when you were in the earlier stages of any of this, people had all their negativity and like they were weighing in. Now you've been moving silently for a while and no one really knows anything. But yeah, there are gremlins on the outside of this realm that you are in, trying to figure out how to stop you, get you inside your head, or keep you in your head, over analyzing, over explaining to yourself why you should talk yourself out of this thing. You deserve this victory, okay? You deserve to be a boss. You deserve this, whatever this thing is. You should be allowed to enjoy it. You are on the precipice of great change. And whatever you're about to do that you're not telling anybody about it's not for them. Yeah, they're going to be freaking shocked. Like they always are. Birds are chirping. They're going to be shocked like they always are. When you roll up in this car, when you buy this house, when you travel the world, they're going to be blown away like they always are. What are we waiting for? What are we holding back for? I am seeing that someone has been working towards this goal or goals like this for 5 to 10 years. 5 to 10 years. That you've been stopping yourself from enjoying certain things, like, no, I can't do that. The rules of finance do not apply to you because you're smarter than the average bear. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? You know different shortcuts. You have different connections with people in high places. You are going to be connected with very powerful people that are going to be able to get you really good deals on things. You are always going to have like the lucky time where you get in for something where you are not going to have to pay as much as other people because you are smarter than the average earth angel or chosen one or whatever you want to call it. These same rules do not apply to you because you know about finance. You know about different shortcuts. You know about different taxes. You know about different tax cuts. You know certain things. So these rules do not apply to you. So when people are looking at you like, oh, I don't know how you afforded that, they can see it after the fact. No more nickeling, no more nickeling and diming your biggest heart's desires. Think about it. There were probably people around you in your earlier like adolescence that didn't even flinch to do things like this for themselves, or didn't even flinch to take this from somebody else to have for themselves. And you could have been a part of that, or maybe you were just a spectator. But either way, it is your time to step into the center stage and to enjoy these offers coming in for you. You are getting a lot of signs and synchronicities to do these things. Not only because it's in your subconscious and you've been researching and planning and, secretly planting seeds and doing all the things. You've been tending to your garden in this protective bubble. You are in your own little world. And people are not getting access. Do you? If you did this thing that you've been wanting to do, How happy would it make you? How would it make you feel? Because I'm speaking to someone that already acts as if. You're in your apartment and you already act as if your mansion is being reflected to you. You drive the car that you drive now and you act as if it is already that luxury car. So if you have mastered the art of acting as if, why are you holding yourself back? Now, it could be that if you are watching this to date, there is a retrograde ending. But I'm seeing that you've been planning this long before a retrograde ever started. So it's time for you to start making those moves, start making those steps. You're coming out of the planning stages of the best life that you were always meant to live. Affirm that below. I am coming out of the planning stages to enjoy my best life. Like, this is a big deal. You're always going to have people in disbelief, so we don't really value their opinion anyways, but you were always destined to be wealthy. You were always destined to be wealthy. You were always destined to be safe while you obtain wealth. God wants you to obtain financial freedom because you are generous, because you pay it forward, and because you are grateful for it. You are so grateful. Do not turn down the offers, the diamonds, the signs, the synchronicities that are coming in for you. So let's say you've been looking at a big purchase. That big purchase is going to come up in your subconscious, and everywhere you go, an idea for that or another cheat code for that. Yeah, you are waking up to the person that you are supposed to become, and that is the CEO of your life. Maybe for a long time it felt like it was too big, but look at how you've been taking better care of yourself. You've been sleeping more. You've been doing less. You've been feeling really grateful. You've been acting as if. You've been protecting your energy. You've been working on your boundaries. It's time. It's truly time. Okay, so let's see what else we get for you guys. Okay. Oh my gosh, we got no more waiting. It's now or never. It is now or never. Do you think your higher self would wait as long as you've waited? I'm not doing that to like make you feel bad. But do you think that your higher self would be like, oh, well, it could do this and it could do that, and my credit score could drop and da-da-da. Of course it could. Yeah, all of these things can happen, but you are the exception to the rule. You are the queen or king of bouncing back. Like, we're always going to have like little dips. You're always going to rise to the top. You always land on top. It says now or never. No more waiting. You're ready. Okay? Spirit is saying you are ready. You are the star. This is solid. You are over waiting. You are over slowing yourself down. So we have I'm over it. Not dealing with BS. Taking back control. Affirm it below. I am taking back control. Because maybe a year ago you felt more ready and then something happened. There are energies outside of you that are trying to stop you from achieving these great things. Part of it is ourselves. And then the other part, then the other part is people that want to fearmonger or want to project their scarcity into us. The things that you are about to do are going to leave even your higher self baffled. Okay, the things that you are about to do are going to leave even your higher self baffled. Okay, we have replaying the past. Don't use this for evil. Use this for good. Think about the past and how you maybe had more audacity before life smacked you down. It's time to return to that innocence, except knowing that you're more acquainted with the facts. Okay, this decision is not blind. You don't need to replay the past like, well, I messed it up last time, and last time I tried to do this, I totally screwed it up. No. So it's time to think about the good times and how you were able to still do these things and you had less. You had the audacity to reach for these things and you had less. You have more now, but you were maybe a little bit traumatized, okay? You might be worried that people's opinion of you is going to shift, like, oh, they're so fake, they just went and did that, they're so plastic, or they're, who do they think they are, they're so hoity-toity, bougie, whatever. Are we friends with them anyways? No. Okay, you're just too expensive. Okay, so we are, somewhat biologically wired to worry about the opinions of others, unfortunately, but it's something that we're always working on. Tuning them out, tuning out our parents' opinions and our coworkers and peers' opinions, tuning them all out. I feel like this is why you're in this spiritual bubble of like 0 Fs. I like it. You are in a spiritual bubble of 0 Fs. And the people that are like, oh, you're only into fancy things, you're only into designer things, you're only into this, they have no idea how you obtain these things. They have no idea why God gave it to you, why you have this in your life, how long you had it in your life, how hard you had to work for this thing or not work for this thing. They don't have any idea, and we don't have to explain shit to them, okay? We really don't. Some people are going to act like you obsess over money. You like financial freedom. They can really fly a kite off of a whatever type of cliff because you deserve this. So just because you like nice things doesn't make you an evil person. Just because you want better for yourself doesn't mean that you're materialistic. I'm speaking to someone that grew up with like nothing. Okay? So, of course, obtaining money to protect yourself is important, but it is not the end all be all for you, and you don't have to explain that to anybody. There are people that wish that they could have control over you, that they could be the ones with the money and the fortune that you're building, so they could control you or weaponize this against you. And it will never happen. It will never happen. You guys have been in relationships where people have done this to you. So don't let anyone try to project onto you how you should live your life. You are entering a timeline unseen. Affirm it below. I am entering a timeline unseen. Like, rev your engines. Okay, get those checkbooks ready. Well, if people write checks anymore, you know what I'm saying. Get it ready. Get it ready. You are getting with the flick of your wrist, getting ready to sign on dotted lines. All this year, you got Jupiter wrapped around your little finger. Affirm it below. I got Jupiter wrapped around my little finger. God loves you so much, and you don't have to hold back anymore on the life that you want to experience. This is like wanting to buy a small little boat and people being like, oh my gosh, what do you need a boat for? You're like, or wanting to buy like a wave runner and they're like, what do you need that for? What do you tell them about what they're doing? Why are you going on that vacation? Can you afford that? Like you're not even wired that way. You're not even wired that way. So you're really going to be getting rid of people that are just too toxic, and even the people that try to act the opposite of toxic. What I mean by that is the friends that are like, oh, well, I was going to buy that, but I didn't buy that because, like, it's not that great. You make people lie. And I don't mean like you're making them lie. People are so baffled by the way that you're living that they can't even tell you, but they try to lie and make it seem like, oh yeah, I did that already. It was nothing. You have enemies of all sizes. You have envy coming in all shapes and sizes. You are going to see people from all walks of life trying to act like what you're doing, they do all the time. What you're doing is nothing. It's not a big deal. You even have like younger people threatened. Now, these could be family members. You might have younger people threatened by the fact that their family isn't like that, doesn't operate the way that your family, it's like family against family. You have families pathologically lying to try to compete with you because they feel like, well, we've got to seem like we're doing better than them. So you have family units competing with you and how your household is ran. The freedom, the joy, the bliss, the gratefulness, it's authentic. People want to challenge your authenticity and the way that you run your family and your household, or the way that you are galactically independent. Affirm it below. I am galactically independent, authentic, and truthful. It's now or never. No more waiting. Yeah, you're going to be seeing that a lot. Like, people are really worried about what you're going to do next. So they're trying to, like, get information from other family members or other people because you're not really saying anything right now. So please keep these things to yourself. I know, like, maybe because you're so used to these things not happening yet that you might say, oh yeah, I've been house hunting. Oh yeah, I've been looking at cars. Oh yeah, I'm looking at okay. No. That these gremlins are looking for a way in to the realm that you are protecting all of this information. I want you to put all of this information, all of these manifestations, your vision boards, all of it in Pandora's box. I want you to sit on top of this Pandora's box and meditate. I'm going to pull one thing out at a time. I deserve it all. Affirm it below. I deserve it all. This is what they want. It's like you're holding this treasure, Pandora's box, of all your cheat codes, your vision boards, your dream journals. All the things that you know are in this box. All the things that you're going to do in the future, your cosmic blueprint, it's all in this box. So these people, they're hunting you. There's like a bounty to try to get your Pandora's box, to try to get your manifestations, to try to get your cheat codes. But what's hilarious is they will, even if they got into Pandora's box, they still wouldn't know what to do with it. They wouldn't know what to do with your cosmic blueprint if they had 2 hands and a freaking map. Okay? It's crazy. We have fake friends. Oh my gosh. So do not buy that these fake friends that are like, oh yeah, what have you been up to? They know what you're doing. They know what you're doing. They know what you're building. There's these lower vibrations within them that are like, I have to make them feel small about what they've got going on. These are fake friends that are keeping tabs on you. They are not supportive. If they were supportive, anytime you would have mentioned something from the past, they would have been like, oh, that's so cool. That's awesome. Or they could be on a different level of fake friends and have said, oh my gosh, that's so freaking crazy. I'm so happy for you. And then when it actually is coming to pass, they're not supportive. So you have fake friends that they pump fake you until the day of. So let's say you, you're conceiving, okay? And so you tell your friend, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm conceiving, I'm so excited, and they're like, oh yeah, that's great. But getting closer to the day, they're not planning a baby shower for you. They're not planning a get-together or a lunch. They're not really answering the phone. Then comes the baby, and they're like nowhere to be found. These are the friends that are keeping tabs on you because they want your life. Okay, chosen one. They want your life, earth angel. They want your person. They want your bank account. They want what's inside your brain. They want your Pandora's box. They want your little dog too. Okay, Holy Spirit, is there anything else going on that we need to know? They are playing with fire. All of these haters are playing with fire. This is why you're locking them out. You changed the locks. You entered a different dimension. You changed the locks in the 3D. Now they can't even freaking find you. Okay, you are going through a major transformation on the inside and the outside. You're about to be looking really different a couple of days from now. And you might think, how's that even possible? I don't freaking know. I don't know. Your guys' advice is to remember that you are the wizard, to remember that you are the magician. Your aim is everything. You can aim for what you want right now, and things are going to unfold. You are the eye of the tiger. So again, there's people trying to obtain your skill set, what you're doing, and they feel like there's going to be this big reward or payout for like retrieving you. or Pandora's box, and it's not going to happen. People are going to have to stamp some respect on your name because you're not coming out for no one. Literally for no one. You're rebuilding. You're not in hiding, but you're protecting yourself because you just don't want to be bothered right now. You know how your own attention span is, and you get easily distracted. So it's so important right now that you are tuning lower vibrations, entities, and spirits out. You are being really careful with your energy. Like the smallest thing could cause a hiccup. So you're really trying to stay inside this, like, this field of energy, this bubble of protection. So this is your reminder that you are on the right path. This is a reminder that you doing this is for a reason. You're not crazy. Okay, anything else? Complicated. You don't have to complicate it. Whatever is going on, and whatever you're trying to bring in, you don't have to overthink it. You don't have to overcomplicate it. The things that you desire are about to inspire the many that they can do it too. So it doesn't matter where you grew up or where you live now. Everything is changing for the better. Doesn't matter if you're a late bloomer or you felt like an ugly duckling. You are always the underdog, and it's time for your victory lap. This transformation is everything that you have ever wanted. So it's time to get excited. I hope that this message helped you guys. I love you so much. Don't forget to smash the you know what, hit the bell, duh. All important links are in the description box, and there's going to be new messages posted on members only and on Patreon. So thank you guys for all of your love and support, and I'll talk to you guys in the comments or the next one. Bye guys.